Morning, seniors, and welcome to your last year here at Princeton High School. I want to go over a couple things with you, some important information that you need to know, and I would take photos of as we go through it. We're going to have a great year. It's the year of 23-24, and let's go through it. So, wanted to go over a quick fact here as we're moving forward. This is our theme for the year, Bikes on the Move. And so whether we're growing, moving, working, what's our plan for after school during this year, we're moving for bigger and better things. So I want to go over some things. Obviously, I'm Mr. Balmer. I'm the head principal. And then our associate head, our 12th grade principal, is Mrs. Dawn Stollard. Our 11th grade principal is Mr. John Wilhelm. Our 10th grade principal is Mr. Charlie Newton. And then our 9th grade principal is Mr. Dan Wade. And rounding things out is our athletic director, Mr. Joe Roberts. For our principals, as you can see, I would take a picture of this because you would want to have this information if you need to meet with your counselor. So for our counselor, Mrs. Allie Bridge, she is our counselor from A through C. Our department head, our co-department head is letters D through HI. Again, take a photo if this is you. This is Mrs. Grable. Our other co-department head is Miss Desiree Anderson. She is HO to ME. Welcome to Princeton is our new counselor, Miss Krista Wilson, is from MI to R. And then rounding things out is Mr. Matt Bradley, S through Z. Again, take a photo of this on which is your counselor. Welcome to our new nurse, Mrs. Lauren Brown. Your meningitis vaccine documentation. Most of us already have this, but if you do not, you need to have this complete and documented by September 15th. And you can see students will not be able to attend school on that following Monday if you don't have one of those three, and that is either proof of vaccine, proof of upcoming appointment, or provide a note and sign for an exemption from getting the vaccine. So you got to have one of the three things by this date if you do not have this vaccine. Seniors, as far as your progress book, this is your senior year. You want to go out strong. You need to check your grades daily in your progress book. Now, if you're new or if you're unsure of your password, please stop by on your way from lunch and talk to Mrs. Ford. That is the upperclassman secretary, and she will help you with your progress book password. Our Chromebooks are really our textbooks for the year. We need to bring that ready to go, charged every single day. This is something that we need to lay out when you get home. If it needs to be charged, you charge it, you take care of it. Okay? Something that we have done for some staff members that is part of our universal expectations is that we're gonna, once we enter a classroom, we're gonna put our cell phones up. And here's the reason why. Our staff members who have implemented this the year before, their students did better on the state tests and they did better overall in their classes. And this is something we're going to hold you up to. As far as our universal expectations, when we arrive and we dismiss, we arrive and dismiss at door 30, our high school main entrance, or Viking Village. We follow the arrows. We're going to be one-way traffic. We'll be that way. That's part of who we are. That's part of the middle school. It's part of the high school. Our universal expectations with no head coverings, no hats, no hoodies, any form of that. And here is the reason why. It's based on safety. We have to be able to identify who all of our people are here at Princeton. So if you do stand out and you do wear that, we know you don't belong. As far as our lockers, we do not give out lockers unless there's a special circumstance, and if that is the case, whether it be for whatever reason, you will need to contact your grade level principal. So you will be allowed to bring your book bags. No eating in class, again part of our universal expectation, no eating in class except for first bell. And then we're going to expect you to clean up after yourself in the cafeteria. Something that we're really going to focus on this year is tardies to school and tardies to class. Those of us who accumulate 16 unexcused tardies or unexcused absences, if you do drive to school, we're going to take those driving privileges away. If you have 16 unexcused tardies or absences, then you won't be able to attend homecoming or prom, or we'll look at your extracurriculars. Something that you'll see in every classroom and part of our universal expectations, that's unexcused tardies to class and phones. We're not going to let phones or you being late to class impede your success academically. This will be hanging up in every classroom. Something that no other GMC school has, and that is activity buses. And that starts Tuesday, September 5th after Labor Day. Now, what it's there for is for you to help catch up on your assignments or reassessment, retakes based on standards-based grading. This is something no other school has in our conference. All right, seniors, here's something I would take a photo of. These are very important dates. Still need for you to get your picture taken. There's our homecoming parade, our dance, our PSAT date, our college fair, our senior bonfire, our senior breakfast, and then our prom. There's our date for our prom. So we'll need to look at that. I need to go ahead and take a photo of that. These are things that you want to know about prior to instead of right before it happens. Another important date, another thing that I would take a photo of, seniors, are another important upcoming dates. You can see your last day or senior exams. Hopefully you don't have to take any of those. If you're checking your progress book daily, the goal is that no senior has to take exams. And then you can see our mandatory graduation parent meeting, either May 5th or May 6th. You only have to attend one. Our senior awards, our top 20, and our mandatory graduation practices, which are May 13th and May 15th. Baccalaureate will be to be announced, but our graduation ceremony will be May 19th, 2 p.m. at the University of Cincinnati. Vikes, one thing that's changed for our cap and gown, now our Board of Education voted on this early in August. The Board of Education has stated that all of us will wear red this year. So when you purchase your cap and gown, we will all purchase red. It's a directive from the Board of Education. So here's the information right here. As far as the price, as far as everything else, and then again, we're all going to wear red this year because the board instructed it, and we all come from different places, but when we come to Princeton, we're all Vikings. So all these different things, when Jostens will come in on the dates that you see up there, I'm not going to read those dates because you should have taken a photo of that. And so this is your job to make sure that you're up to date with this information right here. And so these are the dates that we'll need to know as far as drop off and so forth like that. And here is my Twitter information. This is something that I go to many events, extracurricular events. And so I would download this, or I'd be, asked to follow, because I'm sure I'll take photos of you. You'll see that throughout the course of the year. And bottom line is this: if you work hard, what we found out the last 2 years is that hard work truly does work. Seniors, this is your year. It's the year of 2023-24, graduation class of 24. Let's make this the best class in Princeton history. And the reason being is that our theme is Vikes on the Move. In senior class, you're going to be on the move. You're going to either be in college the following year, or you're going to be in the workforce or in the military. But either one, you're going to be on the move. Princeton, let's have a great day, win the day, and as always, go Vikes.